I'm John. I'm 25 years old. I live in Austin, Texas, and this is Financial Audit. I am unemployed right now.
Oh, what? Is this a recent development?
Since March 23rd.
Whoa, that's quite a while. What happened, my dude?
Laid off. Tech layoff.
Oh, yeah, man. They say they overhired during the pandemic, and then when the market started taking a poo and inflation and, you know, interest rates going up, they took the excuse to cut people and all that lovely stuff, especially in tech. So what was your position?
I was a software engineer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were probably making decent monies, yeah?
For my area, yeah. Maybe not in
making?
Austin. 75.
Oh,
when I left.
But you were like more entry level?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Now, I'm very sorry that happened. Why are you currently unemployed? Not saying that it's like super easy to go get that exact job again, because actually in the tech market, it has been kind of hard to kind of recoup those jobs at certain points. You know, we have seen a bounce back this last quarter, but even still, there are other jobs available. So why haven't you been working?
Well, I've been applying for mostly tech jobs, so software engineering mostly, or maybe IT, but not having any luck. I think I've applied to like 300 jobs since I was laid off and gotten a few interviews, probably like 20 to 30.
How many years were you in that position?
Roughly two.
Okay. Degree, certification?
I have my degree in information sciences, bachelor's, no certifications though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you have a degree, so I mean, that's good. It's
all right.
You know, I like certifications. I like degrees, whatever the best path is financially for each person. It's their own. I definitely, you know, give shout outs to a company I like, Course Careers, for their different tech certifications, and those are good. But, I mean, not having an income for almost 6 months now is, what have you been doing? I mean, that might explain like all the trillions of debt.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know. Since I'm living in Austin, I'm kind of new here. I moved here last December, so rent's pretty expensive, and I'm kind of...
Yeah, where are you from originally?
Blacksburg, Virginia.
Okay.
Yeah, and I guess I've been, I don't know, against getting a normal 9-to-5 job.
Can't be though.
I feel that, but
if we're just building up debt and debt and debt, it's like,
I don't know. I don't want to do that here. I'd rather, you know, go back home.
Go back home then.
Cheaper cost of living.
Break your lease. Go back home.
I don't know. I feel like I can make it until my lease ends in December.
But you're just going further into debt.
I am. I feel like.
So is that making it?
No, definitely not.
Okay.
I don't know. I want to get a job doing what I was doing and making that higher income.
I want you to as well, but why not until then make sure that we can afford things without going into endless amounts of credit card debt?
Yeah. I don't know. I was hoping I could make it by now. Took a risk and didn't.
Yeah. So has your attitude changed then?
It's starting to, for sure.
To?
I was kind of against going back home entirely, but yeah, I definitely would at this point. I don't want to break my lease though. I think I could make it until then.
And, you know, it depends on the landlord and stuff like that. Like I try to be flexible. If someone had a situation like yours and they wanted to go back home and some of the rental properties I would have, I'd be like, dude, totally chill. I mean, that's life. That's how life is. Let's break the lease. No consequences. Go back and do your thing. But maybe you're with a place where they're like, yo, it's like 1 billion months rent for breaking this lease, and we're going to hit your credit.
Yeah, no, I feel like they'd be fine. Like, I think it's a fee you pay if you break a lease, so it wouldn't be that bad. I just feel like there's more opportunity here. I don't know. Austin's
I would love you to stay in Austin if you want to live in Austin, but we can't live in Austin for 6 months and not have a job because we feel like it's beneath us.
Oh, yeah.
We can't do that. And the more and more you do that and put it on 25% interest rate credit cards, is the longer and longer you're going to have to work to repay it when you do get a dream job or whatever like that. I mean, you could, it's again, easier said than done, but I know they're hiring all over the place because I'm addicted to their food, but the managers, the GMs that go through the training and go through everything, you know, after bonuses and stuff like that, they're making like $120,000 in Austin at Panda Express.
For a manager?
GM, general manager, so running the shop, lots of responsibility, lots of work, long hours, lots of training.
Yeah.
But that's a lot of money.
Yeah. But I could also...
Like, you could have been through the training at this point, approaching that area, so...
Yeah. I could have also gotten a job in the tech world and, you know, been fine, but it didn't go that way, so... But yeah, I think just mixed with laziness and, I don't know, hope that I get a job in time before I have to go back home is...
Why hope? Dude, just go get a job right now. Any job.
But I can't afford rent with like minimum
You can't
wage.
afford rent with $0.
Well, I think I can. It's just I'll go back home empty-handed.
When does your lease up?
December.
Okay. Can you afford rent until December with $0 income?
With savings and unemployment, I can.
Unemployment.
I think.
So you've been on unemployment this whole time?
A little bit after, because I got a severance package, and then I sold out of my 401k. And now, yes, I'm relying on unemployment.
Now, of course, I mean, that's not something to not coming against. You paid the taxes into that, into the, state and everything, insurance programs, and then you get, you got laid off, and then that is there as a support system for you. And I get it that, I mean, you're meeting the requirements by applying to the tech jobs, but as a person who I'd want to be responsible and self-reliant, like, buddy, we can go get another job for a bit. Yeah. Well, what's coming in on a monthly basis from unemployment? What are you getting right now?
Like 1,100 or 1,100 every 2 weeks, so 2,200 a month.
I could get you that easily working a job in Austin. Yeah. Wouldn't you rather do that instead of just sitting on your butt?
Well, I mean, the amount of time that I have to like apply and then research companies, and then every company has like their own tech stack they want you to know. So
it's not just tech, buddy. Yeah. It's other jobs right now. Any other job.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I could go work at McDonald's or something and probably make like 15 an hour.
And that's not even the only option. But all I'm saying is like, okay, sure.
I've applied for some jobs like outside of my like
$20 an hour. That's $3,400 a week. That's more than you're making now. Yeah. I can get you $20 an hour, and I can get you easily at $20 an hour in Austin, where wages are pretty much minimum wages, like 15.
But what am I doing
market set? Whatever the job requires, buddy. I don't care. I want you to fucking like be an adult. You know?
But I feel like the time is kind of wasted if I go and do something unrelated, and then take a huge like income hit.
Income hit. Your income's zero. Your income's zero. Yeah, what is the logic here? What is the logic?
I guess none. Just kind of hoping that I get a job before December and I can stay here and continue.
Hope is wonderful. Hope has not worked for 6 months. So what do? We grow up and we go get a big boy job. That's what we do. Come on.
Yeah, for sure.
It's not beneath you just because, dude, I want you to get into that position that you got into. I want you to make over 6 figures working in tech eventually. We don't just live life based on hope and dreams. We do have to face the reality of the situation and the economic structure that we live in. There's realities. Yeah. And you got to be like, okay, I'm an adult. I'm 25. I'm going to be self-reliant and actually go work and apply to go do those jobs, even if it's not the dream job that we want to do.
I feel that. I feel that for sure.
You feel that? So you'll do that.
Yeah, I'll start applying for maybe some things outside of that. I really don't want to go like McDonald's or HEB. I don't care what you want. And no one's saying those are the only options either. Fine, don't apply to McDonald's or HEB. There's a billion other options. 2.5 million people in the metropolitan area. There are jobs. There are jobs.
And I can get you $20 an hour easily in Austin. Yeah. Go through the interview process. Don't be in interviews and then, okay, let's get a job.
Yeah, but even if I get one of those jobs, I feel like when it comes to December, I'm not going to be able to stay here. I'm not going to have to get a new lease. I'm going to have to go back home.
You won't be able to stay here at $0 an hour.
So I feel like
the logic doesn't make sense, and that doesn't make sense either. Because even if you got a place for $1,000, I know you could get a place for $1,000. You know,
for real?
Yeah. Is it your dream place? Yes. Is it your dream place? No. 1,000.
They pay $1,700 right now, and that was kind of on the cheaper side when I was
$20 an hour. What was that? $3,500 a month?
Yeah, but I also got other bills, not just rent.
I know. We'll go through them. Ken, you have $0 an hour. I don't understand this logic. How is money better than no money?
It's a bad logic.
There just isn't logic. I feel like you're just trying to find excuses.